Yeah. So first point, introduction. My first name is Bruno. The company is PTC, Product Trade Center, not very original. The job is a Geschäftsführer, which is managing director in English. Country of origin, of course, I'm Belgium, and the country of work is Germany. Germany, and then a very strong international traveling towards our factories or our clients. We are active in the food, agroalimentary business. We are in fish in the large sense of the word, and only in frozen for retail. Born in Belgium, studied in Belgium, and started to work abroad immediately after my title at the University of Accountancy. And mainly I worked as a, call it expat, in Germany. So in the first question, the national language. National language definitely is necessary. You cannot operate in a country without knowing the local language, just for the simple reason that you need, whatever function you have, I would say, to take care and lead other people on all levels, going from logistic up to management. If you work for a bank or a audit company or Ernst & Young, I think English could be enough. If you're working in an industrial environment or in distribution environment, I think you need definitely to know the local language. As I explained, for example, for the Metro Group, we're doing financial and transport logistics for 26 countries. The best example that I can give you for knowing the local language is that we were forced to put our office, who's taking care of that, in Belgium, because the availability of people speaking 4 or 5 languages was there. So again, higher level of management, English is common and doable. When you have to guide and manage lower levels in the meantime, you need to have your local language. This is the first question, and then the second question, maybe the role of alcohol in the society. As a good students, we are knowing what alcohol can do to people. In real life, it's the same. If you employ people, you try to have a dinner, have some alcohol on the table, and people talk more easily. If you go on a business trip, if you want to develop a relation of a supplier or a client into, let's say, a higher level, that it becomes a good client, a common client or a common supplier, alcohol at one point will always come up in the let's say, business game. My philosophy is easy: you have to drink it together with the others. Try to be the last one who is getting too much alcohol, because they will try to push you. They try to push you there just because everybody knows alcohol somehow brings the truth or the unspoken to the surface. You can make the simple things that everybody knows. If you go to Russia, you cannot do business without 48 hours of drinking. People then tend to say this like a joke or like something which is funny, but it's true. It is really true. You will not come to business without having passed in Russia through this overconsumption of alcohol. Impossible to avoid. So next question: why did you decide to move abroad? Like I said earlier in the interview, for me it was something very special, very personal, not special, but very personal. I think for a lot of people that move abroad and wants to move abroad is a thing of character. It's the wish of what you will do with your, let's say, call it business life. For me, from already at the university, from my first day, I only went for being abroad. I went for export, I went for other cultures, I went for productions in Africa. I mean, for me, and then again, like I say, I talk for myself, but I think it's more general. You have to have this feeling for that. You have to have this feeling for enjoying being with other culture, with being abroad. In my case, it started with Romania. I went to Africa. I went to a lot of different countries for smaller periods, for periods of 3 to 4 months. My main being abroad was Germany. And again, the decision was really out of an envy for other languages, for other food, for other cultures, for everything else, even for the traveling. I even like to be in a plane. A lot of people don't like. For me, it's something that I enjoy. The next question is then, did you experience a culture shock? What was the most shocking? If I go I will go on Germany. It's the less shocking, because the farther away you move away from your own culture, the farther you move away, even on distances, generally are creating the more shocking experience. For me, it's Germany, so there is nothing so hugely shocking. What I experienced as most shocking is that we're in Belgium. We are blessed with a working relation between colleagues and management which is very horizontal, even if you have the titles, the business cards, but the relationship between people is mostly, to my opinion, friendly and horizontal. On Germany and Austria, I had a very different feeling about that, because there the hierarchy, the pyramid is really there. You cannot avoid using the titles. You are always spoken to. Even after 10 years, people still speak with Herr or Herr Ingenieur, or they use your title. They never use your first name. They always use your family name. And this is for Germany, which is only 200 kilometers from our own door. Really, you have to keep the levels there. A little bit even like in Asia. So one point of the conclusion: would you do it again? Yes, I would do it again, definitely. It's it made up to now, I hope for another many years, but it made a very enriching life, which you give also to your children, which giving to your family. Like I said already, it's not at all, if you do it well, if you don't fall into the traps of being an expat. It's enriching your life, and it's even enriching, to my opinion, your relationship with your wife or man. For the children, again, it gives you a worldwide network of places, of telephone numbers which you can call, where your children can go, where you can travel, it's hugely different of living under the church in your own little city. You really experience the life, and also on a pure business level, on a pure career business. If you manage to go abroad, if you manage to be an expat, economically you no need to say you're better paid, you have better advantages, you're having to my opinion better life. But again, this is personal, because people who are only holding on their own little environment, they would not enjoy what I enjoy. It's a personal thing, and it stays a personal thing. Thanks.